Coming up on Lindenwood News, a St. Louis art foundry is bringing light to smaller artists one event at a time. Plus, Lindenwood University has been putting more time into tailgating events for students. And Lindenwood University Fraternity hosts a special event to raise money for an organization that means a lot to them. Those stories and more ahead on Lindenwood News. Welcome to this edition of Lindenwood News. I'm Lucas Bose. The Foundry Arts Center is located on historic Main Street in St. Charles and hosts a unique event every week. The First Friday event helps put the spotlight on area artists and showcase their talents. I was able to attend one of these events and see the opening of a Lindenwood faculty exhibition. Tonight, I'm down on historic Main Street, St. Charles at the Foundry Arts Center for the opening of the Lindenwood Faculty and Staff Art Exhibition. To go along with that, there will be a children's exhibition and a solo exhibition. Previously a train car factory, the Foundry Arts Center opened in 2004. It now features art from around the community. The building features most of the art in the Great Hall and exhibition rooms, with individual artists being on the second floor.
Some of our goals are bringing art to the community. So we have our exhibition galleries. We have 3 galleries that showcase professional working artists. We also have workshops, art activities, classes, all kinds of interactive things for the community.
Every first Friday, there's an event that helps showcase the different galleries. Mancini says this week was special because it saw the opening of 2 new galleries, including the Lindenwood Faculty Exhibition.
So our Lindenwood Faculty Exhibition features 18 artists. And it's a plethora of, everything you can think of. We have digital work, we have painting, we have sculpture, we have photography, and it really runs the gamut.
The center also features a new solo exhibition by Rachel LeBeau. LeBeau has had 2 previous exhibitions at Monaco in the Cherokee area and 1 in the Granite City District in Illinois. She says that the Foundry has something special.
Foundry Art Center, I think, has this really impressive ability to bring together artists from many different communities. Some of the past galleries I've shown at, we kind of have a club, so I feel like it draws the same people together. So it's fiberworks artists, ceramics artists, painters.
The Foundry Center also has live music, a bar, and an exhibition of art done by children in the St. Charles area. With so much to offer, the Foundry Arts Center is bound to be a staple in the community for a long time to come. The Foundry Center hosts many events that help bring local artists to the spotlight. The First Friday event also showcases art from area schools, giving children a sense of accomplishment. The event is hosted the first Friday of every month and looks to continue to be a well-loved event in the community. Lindenwood University is hosting their 3rd annual Hellbender Film Festival. The festival aims to showcase the talent of high school and college students from across the world. This year, there was over 200 submissions to the festival, with 45 films being selected. I was able to attend the event and learn more about what goes into the festival. Tonight, I'm at the Jay Scheidegger Center at Lindenwood University, where the Hellbender Student Film Festival is giving students a massive opportunity. The festival is meant to give students a chance to showcase their work. Creator of the festival, Andrew Millines, says the festival gets its name from an unlikely source.
Hellbender is the 3rd largest amphibian in the world, and what's unique about it in Missouri is there are 2 species of hellbender. There's the eastern hellbender and the Ozark hellbender, and the only state that has both of them is Missouri.
Millins says that the film festival is different than others because it's only for students. There are films from 11 different countries shown during the festival.
But the idea that a festival to sort of be for students, and this festival in a lot of ways is also by students, so it's a really good opportunity to see films from around the world, for the filmmakers to have their films shown, because even in a small place like this, it's really special to know that your film is being screened.
Students that are featured in the festival work on their pieces for over a year. One of the filmmakers says that it means a lot to her that her film was selected for the festival.
It's actually a big honor, honestly. It's since I didn't think it would be like picked up any like festivals or anything. This is like the second time that my feature film has been picked up by a festival, so it's a really big honor to be part of this.
Screeners for the films in the festival consist of alumni from the university, as well as cinema arts students and area high schoolers. Lindenwood alum Ethan Baber says that there's something special about this festival.
Learn from them and learn from their mistakes and what they did so well, and see what kind of crazy stuff all the other students come up with. It's above all else, it's really inspiring.
Students from across the world will be looking to get accepted into next year's Hellbender Student Film Festival. The Hellbender Festival features films from 11 different countries. Students that make it into the festival earn the experience of having one of their pieces of artwork shown in the festival. This helps showcase their talents and also gives the community the opportunity to see what the students are capable of. The festival looks to continue its tradition of featuring excellent work next year. Students have already started working on their pieces for next year's Hellbender Festival. Straight ahead on Lindenwood News, Lindenwood students participated in the annual lip sync competition during homecoming week. More on what goes into their performances after the break.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
All right, let's try this.
COVID has been a really long fight, and it's been especially tough on kids.
It's been a rough transition for all of us.
Right now, as a father, I want to give the best tools to protect my kids.
So what can we do to get back to that sense of normalcy?
Many parents are asking if it is worth it to get their kids vaccinated against COVID.
The answer is absolutely yes.
My own sons, who are 6 and 8 years old, had their COVID vaccine.
It's an added layer of protection to keep kids from getting any type of severe illness or complications from a COVID infection.
A lot of parents are also wondering if the vaccines are safe.
Yes, it's safe and effective for children.
Definitely safer than a COVID infection.
Children get a smaller dosage than adults do.
So if you have questions or concerns about the vaccine, that's okay.
We're here to help.
We have the tools we need to protect kids and help them stay healthy, and all get through this together.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire.
Welcome back to this edition of Lindenwood News. Every year during football homecoming week, many events are put on for students. One of these events is the lip sync competition. Student organizations put together dances in a song mashup and perform it for other students and staff at the Thursday pep rally. This year I was able to follow up with the different organizations and see what the event means to them. Tonight I'm standing in front of the Highland Center on Lindenwood University's campus, where students are looking to put on their best costumes and bust a move at tonight's lip sync competition. Every year during homecoming week, student organizations participate in the lip sync competition. During this time, students dress in costumes and perform original choreographed dances for anyone who would like to attend.
When I think of lip sync, I think of I'm stuck in a room with these girls and we're really getting to know each other, getting to know each other's skills. We're a lot more helpful with each other. We definitely learn kind of what is the right word to say? Like, kind of takes each other off, but we also learn how to work together.
Most of the students say that lip sync is one of the most fun events they do on campus, and it helps bring organizations together. Some students say that getting into the dance can be difficult.
Sometimes it's really challenging, especially like getting into it at first, but we get to come together and have fun, do something as like a whole group, and then, you know, just like kind of show off the talent that we have.
Students competing in lip sync start practicing weeks in advance. In order to build the trust and bonds required to make the dances look good, students start early and try to have fun.
We started our practices at the beginning of October, right after we came back from fall break. So I think we came back, on a Tuesday? We started our first practice was that Wednesday.
Students say they love the competition aspect of lip sync, but the more important part is all coming together as an organization.
Lip sync is just like a great way for our sisterhood to get to know each other and like to interact and just to show Lindenwood like we have energy and like we're here, like we're Sigma, we're ready. And I don't know, just like to kind of highlight each and individual girl and like what they like to do and what they're good at.
To students, lip sync seems to be an event they look forward to every year. Along with a substantial cash prize, participants are awarded with the memories they make along the way. Students practice for weeks leading up to the event. The event allows for student organizations to grow closer together and build bonds that will last forever. It takes a lot of collaboration and teamwork to put together a successful dance number. Students say they love the opportunities that lip sync brings for their organizations, and they look forward to the event every year. Fall Rush is an incredibly important time for the fraternities on Lindenwood's campus. The fall semester is when the most people are interested in joining, as a brand new class of freshmen has just arrived to campus. I was able to talk with members of the different organizations about what the week looks like and why it's important for their specific organizations. The pavilion on Lindenwood's historic side of campus currently stands empty. Next week, it will be packed with Lindenwood students looking for the right fraternity for them. While the Greek community at Lindenwood is small, Interfraternity Council member John Morse says a lot goes into planning the week.
It's been a lot of rigorous planning. We do have a format that we like to follow, pretty planning, how we want to set it up, how we want to organize the chapters, and just how we want to advertise the events to the community as well.
This semester has seen one of Lindenwood's largest freshman classes in recent time, with just over 800 first-time Lindenwood students. John Morse and members of the fraternal community are hoping that this means a larger rush class than normal.
As it stands of today's date is the 8th of September. As of the 8th of September, we do have, I believe, 31 people registered. We're hoping by the end of this week to maybe at least recruit, bring in about 5 more people.
Morse says that organizations range in size from 15 to 30 members. This means that Rush means more to the smaller ones.
It's very big for us right now. I know I could speak for all 3 of the organizations in the aspect of Rush right now. We're trying to grow it. We're trying to grow Greek life here on campus. And
these smaller organizations are excited to be putting in the work to ensure a good fall rush, with the hope that they will be able to grow in size.
I am extremely excited for Rush. To prepare for Rush Week, we have gone to multiple different events, such as Involvapalooza and FSL 101, which is hosted by the new student orientation. We've met well over 50+ people.
Echoing Morse, LaFoy says that Rush Week is the lifeblood of their chapter, and that without a successful week, their chapter could dwindle in size. The week will take a lot of work, but hopefully everyone involved will have a positive outcome. The week of Fall Rush sets the tone for the rest of the semester for each organization. A successful week means a successful semester. Each organization prides themselves on the image that they have on campus, and all of them look to improve that image during the Fall Rush Week. By the end of the week, there was a total of 29 new members signed to the 3 fraternities. Lindenwood has improved its tailgating experience for this football season. We'll have more on what went into improving the tailgates and what it means to students. That and more after the break.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Those 9 months were also 273 days of planning. What about your daughter's first costume party? it was out of this world. And let's not forget those barbecues you plan in detail for your family and your more vegetarian by the day best friends. That surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Hey, can you chop the pineapple?
Chop the pineapple.
Nope, I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope, I'm high. Let's order in.
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
Welcome back to this edition of Lindenwood News. One of the most things about the football experience is what happens before the game. Tailgating is important to the football atmosphere because it gets everyone excited for the game. This year, Lindenwood put extra effort into improving the experience for all of the fans. I was able to attend the first tailgate of the season and see what all the hype was about. Tailgates are an important part of football for many fans. Lindenwood fans are getting a treat with improved tailgating experience this year. More planning has gone into this year's events than any other time.
And so we actually started planning the tailgates probably early June, just with our vendors, with our live music, if we were going to have food, just kind of also getting the word out.
Wonder says that there are a lot of moving parts that go into planning the tailgate. She says that after last year's test run, there is much more to expect from Lindenwood's tailgates after their move to Division I.
Each football game this year is going to have some type of theme with it. Like today we are on Family Day, so we do have a lot more vendors, activities, and festivities going on around family-oriented promotion with it.
The extra dedication to the tailgates also has students excited. Last year, students came out in masses to tailgate and support the Lindenwood football team. Senior Joe Kuhn says that the tailgates are a big part of the student culture on campus.
Definitely, I know in my social group, as well as a lot of the other ones around me, you know, coming together as a unit for the football team, that's something that we can all rally behind and really gives us a great reason to be here.
The event's biggest population is students. Sophomore Spencer Barr says that students this year are all on the same page when it comes to the tailgates. He says they are all very excited for the season to come.
Tailgating brings everybody together. It's a really great form of unification. I think that tailgating overall is just a great way to get everybody involved. Some people are very scared to meet new people, and this just gives them something to do and just come together.
The extra effort put into the tailgates this season paid off for Lindenwood. During the course of the season, Lindenwood saw its highest attendance for football games in the last 3 years. Students, staff, and family were able to go out and enjoy the pregame festivities better than ever before. After a successful season, Lindenwood is looking to keep improving by adding more vendors and improving the space for next year's tailgates. Coming up, a Lindenwood fraternity raises money for a charity that hits close to home. More on that after the break.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner!
Go. Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family.
you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Recently, Lindenwood Fraternity Phi Delta Theta hosted their annual Home Run Derby. The event is used to raise money for their philanthropy, the Live Like Lou Foundation. I was able to attend the event this year and talk with some of the guys about what the event means to them and why they feel strongly about the Live Like Lou Foundation. Phi Delta Theta Fraternity hosted their annual Home Run Derby. The event is used to help raise money for their philanthropy, the Live Like Lou Foundation.
We've been partnered with the Live Like Lou Foundation since it was created. Being said, Lou Gehrig was a Phi at Columbia University back when he was in college.
Goldberg says that when they got the opportunity to partner with the Live Like Lou Foundation, everything felt natural and it all seemed to fall into place. He also says the event has helped their chapter as well.
We raised the most money we've ever raised as an entire chapter. We won a national award as well, too, the Paul C. Beam Award, which is the award given out by Phi Delta Theta for the best philanthropic campaign out of every single chapter.
Ryan Kramer is the philanthropy chair for Phi Delta Theta and helped plan this year's launch for Lou. Kramer says that he picked Phi Delta Theta for their association with the Live Like Lou Foundation.
It hits home for me because somebody back home has ALS, and she unfortunately had passed away a couple years ago. So that's why I chose my organization and Phi Delta Theta, and I just want to raise as much money to hopefully in the future find a cure for or just help the people in need with ALS.
While the event means a lot to the members of Phi Delta Theta, it also means a lot to the people that pay to compete in the event. Sophomore Sam Hendrickson says the event was personal for him.
I don't know anyone in my family personally that has dealt with ALS, but I know the impact that it's had on baseball as a whole. And I love baseball, it's like my whole life. So for me, it was personal.
ALS affects 5 out of every 100,000 people and is 100% fatal. The event was a success with over a dozen people signing up to compete. The men of Phi Delta Theta are extremely proud to support the Live Like Lou Foundation. Goldberg, Kramer, and many others are hoping to increase the size of Launch for Lou even more in the coming years. All of the proceeds raised went directly to the Live Like Lou Foundation in support of ALS. That's it for this special edition of Lindenwood News. I'm Lucas Bose. Thanks for joining us.